Hare Krishna and welcome once again. So we are continuing with the previous video. It may not seem a proper ending and proper beginning, but it's just like, we are divided the video in parts so for easy upload, and that is why this is a long journey. So let's continue. Educational videos, okay? So sometimes I know it is important that you want to show a certain thing. Why not draw it? Why not paint a picture? Why not try and show it as naturally as possible, right? So अगर कुछ experiment, कुछ video है जो एक particular concept को explain कर रहा है, think of ways how you can do the same thing by experimenting. If you want to show planetary system, आटा ले लो, उसके balls बना दो different sizes के. Make it as an activity. It will be one nice day spent in activity. Paint it in colors of different planets and then show it. We find easy way out कि इतना करे कौन करेगा, एक वीडियो दिखा दो, easy हो जाएगा. But when you do work with your hands, the understanding is going to register forever. That educational video will not have that much effect as this experiment. Try it out. Try this planetary system thing with physical आटा का बॉल्स. यू डोंट इवन हैव टू बाय फैंसी प्रोजेक्ट मटेरियल्स और एनीथिंग. घर में आटा सबके पास होता है, उसको मल लो एंड जस्ट इवन यू डोंट इवन हैव टू पेंट इट एक्चुअली. यू कैन जस्ट सिंपली कीप एंड जस्ट लेबल इट विथ अ पिन ओनली. यू डोंट इवन नीड पेन. आई एम गिविंग यू द सिंपलेस्ट मीन्स ऑफ डूइंग द एक्सपेरिमेंट. Or the nature cycle. You can simply tell a story how rain happens. There are so many ways you can teach concepts without the use of video. We didn't have videos when we were studying things, okay? Once in a year, maybe, you'll go to the planetarium and see the galaxy and the star videos and all that. That's okay. That's once in a year phenomena. It's not a once in a day phenomena, right? So you need to, already there are so many classes that are happening online. There are so many coachings that are happening online, and you want them to see. A video chat is a different thing. It's okay. Here the screen is affecting, but still, for younger children even that is not good, because they need to see and connect with real people more than they are connecting with people online. What happens is when these young children, I'm talking about up till 5-year-old, when they see you, they are not just listening to you. In fact, they are just not focusing on your words often. More than on your words, they are focusing on your style of speaking, where you are taking breath, how much breath you are taking, how you are moving your lips, how you are moving your hands, how you talk. And you will always find your children, वो सबसे ज़्यादा जिसके साथ होता है ना, वो उसी के स्टाइल में बात करना सीखता है. Because that is how they have observed. They are learning. When children are growing, they are learning to be human. जिसके साथ, if there is an animal in your house, the child will start connecting with the animal and start eating food with the mouth. Or they may have seen an animal doing it and they would want to imitate that. They are learning to become human. Let them become human first. Then you can bombard them with information. The whole life is there, to bombard with information. No need to start at age 1, 2, 3. No need to make geniuses at 2 who is going to be full of information but lack of life. Yeah. So you need to really prioritize how much video is important. You decide. If you ask me, 0 screen time, because you don't come to me and ask me ना, मैं मेरे बच्चे को poison दे दूँ, मेरे बच्चे को drugs दे दूँ, मेरे बच्चे को cigarette दे दूँ. What will I answer for that? Same answer I'll give for the mobile phone. मेरे बच्चे को mobile phone दे दूँ. Now I know, due to exposure, due to kids already having an exposure and seeing others watching videos and songs and so many things, some children will still want to, go ahead and want to watch so many content, because वो भी तो देख रहा है, मुझे भी देखना है. तो आप एक रूल सेट कर सकते हो. You can, I'll just give a solution which is not really a solution but a compromise. Okay, so this is a compromise where you can, make a rule that once in a week, say every Sunday, you get to watch for half an hour whatever you want to watch. Okay, and then, but only if so and so conditions have met. If every day you have done so much work, played this much, studied this much, अगर कुछ भी miss हुआ तो your video is cancelled. So oftentimes my son's video time gets cancelled, and sometimes during the video time I come up with some other more fun game. So that's how we cancel. So I give him an option. You want to watch a video or you want to play this game with me? So usually he ends up selecting the other game. So the video time becomes like maybe half an hour or 1 hour in a month. Okay, which is, I think, a good compromise compared to every day. So you can, find ways to compromise and slowly reduce it. You have to keep them busy. That's all they want. If you're not keeping them busy, they're going to look for busyness because children are so much into their willing. We'll cover at what age, what is the mindset. We'll do that sometime. But they are so much into doing physical things. They don't sit to think, feel. That is why a child will never take hurt to the next day. वो आज गुस्से में है, वो भूल जाएगा 1 घंटे के बाद. They are too much into their physical. They want to move their hands, they want to move their legs so much. They want to keep engaged, and if you're not giving that, they are going to resort to videos. Animated Krishna series to children, there are a lot of side effects for that as well. They think of Krishna as an animated cartoon instead of God, who is so personal. Plus, there is no personalization of Krishna. Like when you tell them a Krishna story, each child is going to have their own version of Krishna, their own image of Krishna, their own personal version of Vrindavan. How, when Krishna is teasing, what he's doing, what action will he have done to tease. So the child will have a different version of Krishna teasing. So that my Krishna is doing this, that my mamatva is missing when you show them a video. And when you show them even other contents, like, they'll think of Krishna as some funny cartoon rather than God, So that's really scary. You don't want Krishna to have an image of a cartoon in the minds of children, because somewhere it will stay and somewhere it will lead to a subconscious questioning of the existence of Lord in the future. We didn't have Krishna cartoons when we grew up watching it, So learning Shastras from television is never a good idea. Another thing is, although you may have so many antivirus and you may have blocked all the adult pop-ups, or you have kids-friendly channels on YouTube, still, even the contents that are made for kid is not good. Apart from all the other technical problems, the content itself is not good. Like we had a cartoon Popeye who got his strength from eating spinach. However, he was fighting over a woman with a bully. That is so not good. In some of the cartoons, the women also preferred. So there's a constant chase to woo a woman, and that is a children's cartoon. So no matter, even if at least he got his strength from spinach. In today's cartoons, I saw the other day, I don't remember the cartoon, but I just heard that he got his strength from eating samosa. Or we have Shin-chan, जो बदतमीजी कर रहा है, who is misbehaved. He always insults his mother. He's always flirting and always such a misbehaved and notorious child. The language is so bad. And all these things are children's content. That is so scary. We don't even know what's right and wrong. Children's content can be so bad. People don't know how to behave around children, they are freely. The videos are very scary. Even the kids' content have a romantic story in there, which is too early for a child to learn. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have the idea of this, but it is too early for them to know too much detail about all these things. After 12, 13, it's an appropriate age where they can learn it. But young kids learning all these things, it will lead them to puberty much more faster. Thank you so much for patiently being with us. It has been a long journey with mobile phones and its harm, but I hope I made my point. I hope whatever I said really is going to help you in some way or the other, and you can think of so many other options to engage your child. Always our grandparents, our parents are a good source of information for such things. They did it, right? And why can't we? Are we not as intelligent? So take it as a challenge. Do go for 21 days without mobile phones and see. No giving your children mobile phones, no matter what. Feeding ke time, koi bhi time pe. Tell them stories about food. So that was all for today. I think we'll end here. And we will meet again in the next video with more information.